Hello, welcome to another of my reviews of Tai Lopez's 67 Steps. We're up to step number 43. This one is something about the 20% weird factor. This one's really short. I can't 100% vouch for this one, I have to say. But it's one, so we'll get over it. Okay. Tai talks about how he thinks people can be 20% weird, But if they're more weird than that, you're going to start to get into trouble with them as far as having them as partners or employees. And part of this, again, is, that especially weird people who are insecure, this goes back to another lesson, I believe the Pigs to Fly/Sing episode, where he's talking about how people who are insecure or unpredictable can be treacherous. So, his definition maybe of weird is not the same as mine. He's not talking about, thinking outside the box or somebody who's nonconformist. It's somebody who doesn't really understand reality. And I would argue that's not weird, that's crazy, but, whatever. Status quo and weird, he says, are not opposite. So yeah, it can be 20%. So you have a little bit of weirdness, it gives you a perspective and things like this, but too weird, he says, don't associate with those people. And then the other part of this one is something called the Cabbage mind, which I believe is a quote from Charles Munger. And this is that I don't even understand where this comes from, Cabbage mind. I don't understand what it has to do with cabbage. Maybe I'm missing the point, focusing on the wrong thing there. Maybe I'm more than 20% weird, I don't know. But the Cabbage mind is that where you have strong beliefs, not because you have evaluated these beliefs and believe in them for your own personal reasons, but you have these beliefs because they come from your parents or they come from whatever. Often this, of course, falls into religion. People who are, I am this religion because my parents are this religion and I never really thought about it. I went along with it. But people don't only have that for religion, they have it for other things too, So you also don't want those kinds of people. And I'll say that one of the things I don't like about this episode is because it's quite negative. It's like exclude these people, exclude those people, judge those people. I understand, I can be judgmental as much as the next guy. But weirdness, there's a lot of good things in weirdness, And I think it's difficult for me to get 100% behind this one. Only this one. I think of all of them, this is the only one so far where I really had a problem. Because Tai does say this in this episode, you need a mix of people, a balance of people, maybe weird in different ways to get a good organization together to move you forward. So he has 3 questions. I'm going to end this one because that's what it is. He's got 3 questions. Look at the critical people in your life, in your business, or in your personal life. What's their weirdness factor? How weird are they? And what's your weird factor? Because I think I'm over the 20%. So this is kind of why I don't like this one. And how are you dealing with insecure people in your life? Now, this point of this, I do. That was question number 3. So, okay, question number 1 was, what's the weirdness factor of people, critical people in your life? Question number 2, what's your weirdness factor? Question number 3 is, what are you doing about the insecure people in your life, and how are you getting rid of them? Insecure people are dangerous. I mean, it's okay, but we went into this on another one. It's okay to be a little bit insecure, because everybody is, that's normal. But to be really insecure, or unbalanced, overconfident when you're crap at something, and insecure when you're good at something, whatever, ditch those people. Those are 3 questions. That's step number 43. Something tells me I'm not going to get a lot of subscribers from this one, but I got to do them all. So we'll see you soon for step number 44. Thanks a lot.